Hey guys, welcome back in BIMWALA.com. I'm Parvez Khan, and as you know, I am a BIM lover and I talk about a BIM, right? BIM is nothing but building information modeling. It's a process. I always reiterate or emphasize on this like BIM is not a technology, it's not a software, but or rather it's a process. Okay. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about why one should learn BIM. And by the way, it is from the perspective of a job seeker or from perspective of a student who's about to complete his or her graduation and would love to start career in the AEC industry. And AEC industry is nothing but architecture, engineering, and construction. So our civil engineering does belong to that as well. So without wasting much of our time, let's get the ball rolling. So the very first reason I'm going to give you why a person should learn BIM, it's because about the industry demand and growth. Okay, so if I need to give you an example about the demand, so it is growing tremendously, dramatically. Okay, and it's at a very fast rate. Specifically, if you talk about the Indian context, okay, our government is putting a lot of efforts in improving our infra facilities. You can see all around the highways, roadways, bridges, rails are coming up. Okay, portways as well. So yes, the demand is increasing just like anything. This is very first thing. At the same time, the growth is exponential. When we talk about the BIM domain, yes, companies or the organizations are looking for the BIM professionals. They are paying them high payments or perks as well because BIM professionals are not easily available as of now. They are highly in demand, right? So if I need to give you an example, let me share my screen as well, and you will be in a better position to understand, right, how the demand is going on currently, right? So we'll see in the graph. Let me share my screen with you all, and you will be able to understand what I'm gonna talk about and what I'm basically talking about. So if you see here, this is the demand curve, BIM adoption curve, okay? And the data, by the way, was taken from Dodge Data and Analytics. Okay, it is trustworthy data, okay, reliable data. I'm not showing anything from my side, but this is something which is available on the internet. You can go and Google it as well. So let us put focus on the architectural field, then MEP and civil engineering, and last but not the least is construction, right? If I talk about, since I'm from the civil engineering background, let us focus on the civil engineering. Okay, so civil engineering BIM adoption curve in civil engineering is the highest. If you look at the graph, right? So yeah, and if we compare from 2008 to the 2000 maybe 18, okay, so you can say in 2008 almost 5 to 10%, not more than, I mean not more than 5% people were using, right? I mean, you see you see this portion, almost 5% people were using BIM in civil engineering industry. However, if you talk about 2018, this is the curve now, which is approximately 40% or even more than that, right? Similarly, for MEP as well, okay, it is near to close to 40%, and for architectures, it is more than 25%, and construction, it is close to 40% again, while the same was around 5% in the year 2008. Now, this is the demand which is going on nowadays. Okay, so that is why I think we should learn BIM. Okay, now the second thing, Or second reason, which I think we should consider of learning BIM is enhanced collaboration. If if a person is one who is tech savvy and doesn't enjoy civil engineering a lot and want to work with the computer and is the tech loving, okay, maybe some interest here and there is in the programming as well. So that person, with my recommendation, should also choose BIM domain, building information model, because you know, it opens a lot of opportunities in the domain of programming, software development as well. You can become a Revit API developer. You can create script as well. Okay, and you will be working on the cloud technology, right? So it enhances the collaboration. That means enhances collaboration. What do I mean by that? You would get a chance to work remotely as well, which seems very impractical when it comes to the civil engineering or AEC, but that is something which is possible in the BIM process, right? You may be working from your home, you may be working on the cloud technology, cloud platform, and yes, you will be working with the MNCs, right? Now, coming to last but not the least, which is the third reason I'm going to give you is the future, future ready. One should be future ready. As we all know that the technology is changing like never before. Okay, if we compare during the last 10 years, we have seen substantial changes in terms of mobile applications, AI, and all. So BIM is going to be the future of AEC industry. Okay, right? Why I'm saying this, I'm gonna give you the proof as well. Okay, and what sort of you know career options we can choose or one should choose when we talk about the AEC industry, right? Let us first focus on the BIM adoption worldwide. Okay, how the countries embracing this BIM process worldwide. So if you put focus, if you pay attention here, let me show you. There, there are four type of countries across the world. Those are embracing this BIM process. All right. First type of countries are those which have open BIM standards and mandates. So these are the countries, those are pretty advanced in terms of technology and all. Say, for example, USA. Okay. This is USA. Then we have this westernmost country. I don't know. I think this is something. This is a part of Canada, right? And we have this Russia here, then Australia, okay, and then Brazil maybe. And these Nordic countries, obviously UK and all. These are the countries, those are pretty advanced in terms of BIM adoption. They have mandates. Mandates by what do I mean by that is they have the proper procedures and government protocols. They have to have follow BIM in their projects. Now, the second category is BIM mandates for public construction. That means these countries have BIM mandates, but those are for public projects like government projects, not only maybe you can say the private projects, right? So they are also following, they have mandates as well, right? Say for example, UAE, the small part is UAE, and then we have some Egypt is the country, and maybe some European countries as well. So these countries are basically following, or Singapore is also there, some part, yeah, small part of Singapore is also there. We are also having mandate for public projects. That means they have to utilize BIM process in big projects. Those are government projects. Okay. Now, third category is active BIM programs, right? Active BIM programs are mainly, they are across worldwide. Maybe it is Argentina or what, I do not know. Then we have some European countries here. Okay. Here is the Saudi Arabia, and China is there, right? Then maybe New Zealand here. The last category is BIM being recommended, which is the fourth category. And mm, uh, I must say that our country, India, is in the fourth country as of now. BIM is recommended. In fact, Niti Aayog also recommended that we should adopt BIM technology. They are in collaboration with UK government, and they are working hard on that to adopt BIM process into big projects, and they are trying to prepare some mandates as well. So we are in the fifth category. So why I'm showing this is because this is the scenario. The world is embracing this process. That is why we should be future ready. Okay, we should not be obsoleted on from the industry. All right. And the technology like AI, IoT, sustainable development, these are all coming up. These are the hot topics of the future. And BIM really, welcomes or embraces all these terms like sustainable. If you talk about sustainability, yes, you can do sustainable designs with the help of BIM. And when you talk about IoT, yes, you can integrate IoT with BIM. In fact, AI can also be integrated with the BIM. Now, let me sharing here, and I'm gonna give you the 5 future uh, demanding jobs which are coming up in BIM industry, or which may be, you know, you can say the future of the BIM as well. Let me share my screen again, and let us discuss each of them in detail. Not detail, but maybe in brief. Yeah. You can you can have a look future of BIM. So if we talk about 3D printing, yes, it is the talk of the town nowadays. 3D printing is coming up. In fact, L&T has demonstrated it on a project that was very short project, maybe one-story project, but it has been, demonstrated successfully. AR, VR, we might have noticed that AR, VR is very much in demand, okay, which is also going to be the future of the AEC industry, use of cloud software, just like which I have talked in the beginning, CD, Common Data Environment, and ACC Cloud project-wise. These are the server databases or cloud technology, which big MNCs or the companies, organizations are using for their day-to-day work, okay, for the collaboration, for enhancing collaboration so that they can minimize the errors, reduce the errors, okay. Now, Internet of the Things. Internet of Things. IoT simplifies the process of data release to prefab workshop contractors. It is one of the most demanding fields in coming days. Okay, IoT, Internet of Things. Drone usage. We might have seen that drone usage is increasing day by day, and the demand is also rising, drastically. Right. So these are the 5 areas which I consider are going to be, the future of the AEC industry, and one should also look into these areas as per the interest, as per the passion or the demand of the industry, and can make easily his or her career. So guys, this is all about for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. It would have been pretty useful for you guys. If you have any specific topic, please do let me know. I'm gonna make you a video for that on that topic basically, and we'll be sharing that with you all. So see you in the next video with a new topic, with new opportunities, a lot of new news about BIM. Okay. Until then, bye bye. Take care. I'm signing out.